Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for stopping by. In today's new GTA 5 Online video, of course, it is Tuesday, which means tomorrow on Wednesday, Rockstar will be previewing to us early their new and upcoming GTA Online event weekend update details like the money bonuses, discounts, and more. Those changes take effect live in-game Thursday morning at about 4 a.m. Central Time, that's UTC -6 as a time zone converted to your local time zone to get the time it goes live for you. But on Tuesdays, I like to give you guys a reminder and a refresher on everything limited time that's expiring this week so that you don't miss out, because once again with this past weekly update and this current one that's ongoing at the time of making this video, we actually have some solid opportunities that you do not want to miss out on. So we'll be talking about the limited time rare vehicles that you could take advantage of before they go away, some of the money bonuses, discounts, free vehicles, and more. So again, let's get started. Now, just as a reminder for some of our actual money bonuses for this week, the main one that players have been taking advantage of here is the double money on the Nightclub wall safe, the double money on Nightclub daily income. Normally, you get $50,000 deposited into your wall safe at your Nightclub every single in-game day, so every single 48 real-life minutes, as long as you're maintaining 90% popularity or higher. I just don't have any to collect because I just collected some. But basically, with the double money, you've been making 100K for this past week per 48 minutes, as long as your popularity is 90% higher, 90% or higher. It's been excellent. We also have some other bonuses like 4 times money and 4 times RP on the business battles, including 4 times Nightclub goods when you bring those crates back. We have double money and double RP on the community series races. So if you head to the jobs section, you go to play job, community jobs, check out some stunt races, for example. These are on double money and double RP. The new mansion raid adversary mode under Rockstar created. This has been paying out double money and double RP, as well as the G's caches when you check the map. I'm not outside, so you can't see it, but somewhere on the map you'll see a G's cache pop up. Those normally pay $15,000 to $20,000 and give you free refills of snacks and ammo. Well, this week you're getting $30,000 to $40,000 plus those refills. So some really good opportunities to make some more passive money with the Nightclub wall safe, as well as just a good warm-up activity with the G's caches. And if you've been wanting to, taking advantage of the business battles, I uploaded a weekly update money guide on Friday. So if you want more details, say if you're trying to get in some last-minute grinding before the event week ticks over into the next one, I highly suggest you check that out. But here's your reminder on it. And now for our major property and business discount reminder, let's check out the nightclubs, because all nightclub properties as well as all the nightclub upgrades and modifications are 40% off for the remainder of this weekly update. When it comes to the location for the nightclubs, I would strongly suggest getting something more central if that's where all your other businesses are located. If you have your businesses up north in the Vinewood area, then of course get one of those. I just like to keep all my businesses clustered around each other. I like the West Vinewood location a lot. Some players prefer downtown Vinewood, but I don't like accessing the garage from this location. If you have the Little Soul Agency, well then the Del Perro or even the Vespucci Canals nightclub works just fine. I would just say if there's ones you want to avoid the Cypress Flats one and avoid the LSIA nightclub specifically, and absolutely, most definitely avoid Elysian Island, just because when you do sale missions, you have to drive all the way up through the city anyway to access the north part of the map. But like I said, the properties as well as the upgrades and modifications are 40% off for this week. So the light rig, the nightclub name, storage, dancers, dry ice. When it comes to the storage, you can get your 3 garage floors, which are definitely worth it for vehicle storage. And then the second half of the nightclub, besides the wall safe legal income, where normally you're making $50,000 per day, of course with the double money this week with the wall safe, it's been 100K. But the other half of the nightclub business is the warehouse goods production, and you need all the warehouse storage floors so that you can make up to 100K per hour, combined with the wall safe on just any normal non-bonus event. 50K from the wall safe, 50K from the warehouse goods when you assign 5 technicians, the best businesses to accrue goods for. This is how you can make really good semi-passive income with the nightclub. If you're confused, I have a full nightclub guide, which I'll also leave linked down in my description. That will walk you through everything with the nightclub. This, of course, isn't a dedicated nightclub guide, so I don't have the time to jump into everything here. Now, this is kind of awkward because I'm trying to discuss the Podium vehicle, which you can't see because I won it on Thursday in my weekly update guide when I spun the Lucky Wheel, and I like to spin it on Tuesday. Usually I have the vehicle to show you because I usually never end up winning these, especially when I record them for videos, but last week we actually won. But the DeClassy Impaler LX is the Podium vehicle for this week that should be here. And it's a classic muscle car. It's nice. It offers decent handling, decent acceleration out of the box, but nothing incredible. You can obviously improve the handling a lot by lowering the suspension, because the one bad thing about the vehicle itself is it feels very floaty. Everything else feels fine. Speed, turning radius, just overall control, but the suspension is like bouncy, springy, and it doesn't feel connected with the road. It just feels floaty. And so that's one thing to mitigate, and that's one thing to be careful of while you're driving this car. But don't forget, while you're here at the casino as well, trying to unlock the Podium vehicle for each week, don't forget about the daily visitor chips at the casino. And here, ladies and gentlemen, at the LS Car Meet is your prize ride. It is the Grati Itali GTO. This thing is an absolute beast. In order to unlock this vehicle, hopefully you've been starting on the prize ride challenge because you need to place top 2 in LS Car Meet series races for 4 days in a row before the end of this weekly event. So if you have not gotten started on that challenge, you will not have time to finish and complete it before the new weekly update and this vehicle gets subbed out for a different prize ride. But if you've been checking off the days and you've been doing it, or if you just own the vehicle, you know how good it is. Top speed and acceleration. It's among some of the fastest sports cars in the game. It can reach up to 128 miles an hour, fully upgraded. It has incredible acceleration. The handling is excellent. When it was released, it actually had really bad handling and it needed a patch to fix it because it had a lot of oversteer and sort of like bump steer and this weird instability glitch. But now that's been patched for years and years. It's a good vehicle handling wise. It's got all-wheel drive, so you got excellent traction and grip. You can carry speed throughout corners, tons of customization options, and it's inspired by the Ferrari 812 Superfast. What is there not to like in that car? If you want to know more details about the Itali GTO or the Impaler LX, which we just discussed, and you want to see how they drive, I actually made a free vehicles guide over on Friday, which you could check out. I'll have that linked on my channel. You could feel free to just scroll back and see what that's all about, because we do some time trials with it. We showcase how good they are with top speed, acceleration, handling, what it's like to be an owner and drive some of these vehicles. And I do those videos every single week on the 2 free DLC cars, both at the podium as well as the prize ride for the week. Here at the salvage yard, we have a couple days left to take advantage of these vehicles before we get some new ones with the next weekly update. The top range car for this week is the Pegassi Zeruso. It's featured in the cargo ship robbery. Then we have the Mammoth Patriot Mil-Spec, the mid-range vehicle for the week, featured in the Duggan robbery. Then we wrap up with the Albany Cavalcade XL, the standard range vehicle for this week at the salvage yard, featured in the McToney robbery. No, none of these are claimable, but if you would like to see me knock these out, I'm going to be doing a live stream, getting all 3 of these in one go, like I usually do every week because I save them towards the end. So yeah, if you want to check that out and get involved, twitch.tv/hazardous HDTV for some GTA Online money grinding live streams. And when it comes to the gun van stock and selection, well, let's check it out. The stun gun is available for GTA Plus members. This is going to be 40% off this week. We also have the railgun available. This is 50% off for all players. You absolutely must buy it if you don't already own it. It's perfect for taking out armed aircraft, things like that. So if you need help with choppers chasing you during missions and stuff like that, this railgun will take them out, just like, you know, the heavy sniper rounds on a heavy, or the explosive rounds on a heavy sniper Mark II. This is a perfect weapon for taking out some aircraft in PvE. The battle rifle is available here. This is a gun van exclusive weapon, I believe. We have the Combat MG Mark I, the 50 caliber Desert Eagle pistol, as well as the Nightstick melee weapon if you want it. Next up, let's now discuss some of the vehicle discounts for this week here in GTA, starting off on Legendary Motorsport with the Cheval Taipan. This is a supercar. It's slow. It's got a bunch of advanced handling flags. It's not really worth owning, even at $1.386 million for 30% off. Next up, the Obey Omnis EGT, on sale for $1,256,000. Between this and the Ocelot Virtue, these were both worth owning as electric Imani Tech vehicles, but now that we've had the Virtue in the game for a while, as well as, of course, other Imani Tech cars, you don't really need this anymore, but it still probably is worth owning if you're a big Imani Tech vehicle fan for public lobbies. The Vapid Dominator FX is on sale for 30% off, $1,085,000 right here. The Classy Vigoro ZX on sale for 30% off, or $1,362,900. Absolutely worth owning. This is a super fast muscle car here in this game. Up next, the Albany Hermes here on sale for $374,500 or 30% off. After that, we have the Albany Cavalcade XL on sale here for $1,165,000 or 30% off. We also have the Karen Everin on sale for Southern San Andreas, or on Southern San Andreas, for 30% off, just over $1 million or just under $775,000 with the trade price. This is a great off-roader and a fantastic pickup truck here in this game. Definitely recommend you buy it. On Warstock Cash and Carry, if you want to pick up the Rhino tank, so let's say if you still don't have it yet in the game, $1,050,000 on sale for 30% off this week. And then just a wild pick, the Dash Hound bus is also on sale for $367,500. I know for a fact many players may not have this because it's a totally pointless random vehicle along with the rest of these right here, and so if you don't have this yet, well, maybe you want to pick it up and have it as a Pegasus vehicle. Total waste of cash though. It's just a big commercial bus. Here at Simeon's Premium Deluxe Motorsport, this car dealership and in-game vendor for the week, let's check out what we have on offer. Starting off with the most wild customization options I've ever seen for the Debauchee Rapid GT. This is a rare and removed vehicle. It's not available on in-game websites. This car gives you very strong acceleration, but just average top speed. In my opinion, it struggles with responsiveness and it has a wide turning radius. It's going to handle pretty well on like long winding roads, but you know, on a technical track, it's not going to hold its own. Poor crash resilience, heavy steering. You just got to be careful driving this car. Play to its strengths and then it'll treat you right. If you try and force it to do something it doesn't want to do, it's not going to treat you right. If you want to buy it though, $172,000, basically $173,000. I mean, it's not that expensive at all. Next up, the Vapid Blade. This is honestly, this car surprises me. It gives you supercar rivaling acceleration. Very good durability. If you crash, you maintain momentum really well. I actually love the customization options for it that they have here. It's based on the 1965 Ford Falcon. You got to be careful with the handling. It's got this like unique feature of just strange understeer, different than you've ever experienced with other cars in this game. It's a fun yet a very challenging muscle car to drive if you want to race with it, but it's still very good. $164,000. So if you buy it and you don't like it, you're not out a ton of cash. Next up, the Canis Kalahari. Do not doubt this car's top speed and acceleration. For what this thing looks like it can do, it looks like a full-size remote control car, honestly, but it has really good top speed and acceleration, especially off-road. It's lightweight, small size, that's going to make it agile. Typically when it has like stock wheels on here, they're very thin tires. You could still see it on this thing. They're like little hockey pucks, but it's got like custom rims on it today. It looks, they don't match the vehicle at all. But if you do want to pick this thing up, just to have some fun for $51,000, you can absolutely do that. This car is also not available on in-game websites currently. We also have here, there's one of, oh, sorry, the Vapid Blade isn't removed. This is, and we'll talk about these two because these are both removed. So the Dundreary Landstalker, this is a massive SUV inspired by the Lincoln Navigator. You get, obviously, with it, I would just say moderate and modest performance for the size of this thing. It's pretty good off-road. It's got great damage resilience. Turning radius wise, is this thing good at turning? I mean, yeah, if you have a football field to turn around in, but besides that, it's not very maneuverable. And if you do want to pick it up, $1,229,000 purchase price. Next up, the LCC Avarice. Obviously, as a chopper, it's pretty competitive, honestly. Very impressive speed, in my opinion at least. Very good turning radius. It's pretty viable in races. It's going to struggle with traction and control if you take this thing off-road. You know, it's just more one of those, like, just cool choppers you would see. I don't even know how to explain these types in the game, but it's based off of the Orange County Choppers T-Rex, I believe. Really distinctive designs. I mean, you maybe have seen, you know, one of those guys riding this thing in real life. It looks pretty cool, that's for sure. But it looks kind of like tough to, like, it's a big long bike with a really long wheelbase, that's for sure. Like, I feel like if I came to a stop, I'd just like fall off this thing because the weight would knock me from one side to the other. You guys may be familiar with the LCC Sanctus. That's the Halloween variant. This is the normal one. So if you want to pick this thing up, it's just going to run you $136,520. Now, also at the LS Car Mate, we have a very interesting selection of rare and removed vehicles here, so let's check them out. Let's start off with probably the most important one, the Grotti Carbonizera. This is highly sought after by new players whenever it returns to the game. Performance-wise, it's very balanced, I would say. Good acceleration, good top speed. It's very easy to control, a nice balance between understeer and oversteer. It's just a solid middle-tier, middle-of-the-road sports car. If you're a new player who wants something reliable yet very fast early on in the game, this is going to be the way to go, and it's not that expensive either. It's going to run you $195,000. And remember, you can't get it off in-game websites currently. Same with the Grotti GT500. This is a nice classic sports car. I would say handling-wise, exceptional. Super stylish in my opinion. I know that's more personal preference, but still, I do like the look of it. It's once again a good beginner's car because it's responsive. It's kind of elegant to drive, if I may say. And the only thing that's not really beginner-friendly is the price, $785,000. That's quite expensive for a brand new player. Either way, when you drive this thing, you're not going to lead the pack in terms of acceleration or top speed, but you have good control both on-road and off-road, good aesthetics, overall good performance. I like it a lot. It's still worth owning. And then we have the Grotti Stinger. This is a nice, stylish Grand Tourer. I would say, you know, since this is just the normal Stinger, which first of all, it's going to run you $850,000. You have the Stinger and then the Stinger GT, which is the hardtop coupe. This is the convertible counterpart of the Stinger. And, you know, there's no performance superiority with either one over the other. Both of them have high acceleration. They struggle with oversteer at high speed. Braking isn't that good. But if you want a convertible for style with this car, this could be the way to go. With all that said and out of the way, though, we are going to be wrapping everything up right here. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys did go on to enjoy, of course, definitely drop a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you are new and you want to see more GTA 5 online content just like this. Also, consider checking me out over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, specifically twitch.tv/hazardous HDTV for more GTA Online money grinding live streams. almost crashed really bad right there. I will see you guys tomorrow afternoon with the new weekly update news and information when Rockstar gives it to us. And yeah, have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys then. Adios, amigos.